can carry about yourself. So this exercise, understanding this process is a very, very important one. Take a few minutes, pen down. See in your life how you can apply this formula to derive all your pain and pleasures. Take a few minutes and pen. All of you can relax. Please relax. Now, from this same space, let us all enter into the power manifestation session. In this round, I request every one of you to please pair up with another person. It's a very fun round. What you're going to be doing in this round is you're going to be um, spotting the live location of a person. This is going to be pretty fun. So let's say you're traveling. I saw Ma Prithvi Prasad is traveling. You know what you can do? Just call one of your friends. Just ask them where you don't need to, sorry, don't ask them where they are. Just tell them, you're going to be traveling, what exactly they're doing right now. Like as they move, as they do something, you can just track and you can find out what exactly they're doing. You will be able to see it clearly through your third eye and identify. Shall we all start? Come on, let's start the manifestation. Please sit straight. or can please relax. Yes. Very, very soon, we're all going to be entering into the darshan. And I request all participants, every one of you, to please come and be seated. Please make sure you're all settling down. Today's darshan is a very, very important one, as in today's darshan, we're all going to be learning about one of the most beautiful sciences of Hinduism. And we're going to be receiving this beautiful experience as an initiation. We're all going to be manifesting the experience of Ardhanareeshwara, ultimate cosmic oneness, where you experience Paramashiva and Devi Parashakti as yourself. That ultimate cosmic alchemy happens in your inner space. Now, how many of you have been enjoying Paramashivoham so far? How many of you have been enjoying? What have you been enjoying in Paramashivoham so far? We're on the 5th day. So what do you like in Paramashivoham here? And what do you feel like is making a big difference for you? Come on. I request every one of you to take a few minutes and share. Yes, please post in the chat. You all can post in the chat. What have you been enjoying in Paramashivoham? And what difference do you think that Paramashivoham made in your life? Can I request every one of you to share? Please take a few minutes. Let's see, many messages are coming in. Okay. All the words are full of wisdom and great insights. Okay. Harlan Gomez, can I please request you to come on camera? I'm not seeing you in camera. Are you here? Harlan Gomez. Would you come on camera? And I'm seeing a lot of you are not in camera. Can I please request all the participants to come on camera, please? See, it is very important, especially for darshan preparation. I request everyone to come in the camera. Very beautiful, powerful cognitions, powers. Every moment is getting knowledge. Very nice. See, now all of you, whatever each of you are receiving, right? Whether the experience, the knowledge, the clicks, the powerful cognitions, the powers, all of it is only to one level. The same experience, when you share it, when you receive it, let's say with two people, it has a much strong impact in you. Every moment, whenever you are preparing yourself with the right powerful cognitions, and when you share, like let's say you are alone celebrating, how much fun would that be versus you celebrating with 10 other people? Seeing the joy of 10 other people and that getting added to you gives you more joy, right? Same way, even these experiences, when you have other people listening along with you, and when they receive the experience, understand it will have a much powerful impact in you. The experience that you will gain will be 10 times more powerful. I request every one of you, each of you have been experiencing, how you have experienced Paramashivam. There is something that you enjoy, which brings you back again and again and again to Paramashivam. Something that you enjoy keeps making you wanting to come back to Paramashivam. Am I right? Now, that experience, give that to 5 other people, at least 5 other people. You will see the kind of impact it will make in you, the kind of amazing clicks that it will give you. Any experience, when you have more people with you, all of you will be receiving it 10 times more intensely. So I request every one of you, today's initiation is receiving the 56 Akshara Matrikas as a Diksha, where Swamiji is going to be awakening the cosmic DNA in us through the Akshara Matrikas initiation. It's a very, very powerful one. And for you to have the experience of this initiation more powerfully, make sure you're at least inviting 5 of your friends for this powerful initiation, especially on such an important day where we are going to be we all have learned about gender, gender identity, gender completion. This is a very, very important aspect that nobody should miss. So I request all the participants to please take a few minutes, invite your friends, 5 of your friends at least, for the initiation. We just have about 1 hour for it to start. And I request every one of you to reach out.
If you can post your friends.
Each of you can take a quick few minutes and post your friends' names, who you want to invite. See, understand. Take a few minutes to share what you have understood. Ma Helen Gomez has posted, Paramashivam helps me reprogram my subconsciousness from limited beliefs by the matrix. New knowledge, many clicks and inner space expanded. Christine Jones, wonderful. Can I request all of you take a few minutes and pick up your phone and actually make the call? Come on. See, you should not just be calling and say, hey, you know what, I'm in this program, why don't you come and join me? Don't do that. Call your friend, choose any 5 of them. You're going to help them walk through some of the difficulties they are facing, about how sometimes people are very conscious about their looks. So many people suffer with that. Take a few minutes and contact them. Share with them what you have understood and how this is helping you. Come on, take a few minutes. Ma Gayatri, Ma Shubhada, Ma Maheshwari, Cecily, Annie, Akhalaya, and Devika Ranima. Can I request all of you to do this? See, pick up your phone, contact 5 of your friends, and you're going to invite them. You're going to put it in the chat who you're going to be calling. You can just send it as a private message to support desk or even the PSM tech team ID. You can send it to any one of them, and they would let us know who, any 5 of your friends whom you're going to try calling. You don't need to put it even in everyone. Come on.
Every one of you to do this. See, anything, when you share it with more people, the experience that you gain will be much more powerful versus you just doing it by yourself. When your whole family, the people around you, your near and dear ones also experience that breakthrough, the whole ecosystem around you will have that breakthrough. So understand, enriching them. to be here today is the best way you can experience the best of the initiation today, and also the experience whatever powerful cognitions that you gain, whatever powerful clicks that you gain, that will be 10 times more intense than usual. You will literally have that phenomenal breakthrough.
That's 10.
First and foremost thing, today Swamiji made a very powerful statement. Swamiji said that searching for other half is a delusion, because it is your own suppressed parts of you. We go on trying to search in outside, like through others. Actually, the other itself is nothing but a forgotten part of ourselves. Today, we're going to take a few minutes, and for the dimension of completion that you want to experience through this. How many of you want to experience deep completion with your own body? Who all want to feel from inside you, you want to feel that grace just flowing through you? Who all want to experience it? Okay, I see some hands going up. Good. Now, all of you try this. You are going to be taking a few minutes and connecting with people, enrich them with this sign. More and more, you help them feel complete about the way they are, how they feel about themselves. Those words of Swamiji that you utter would start helping, working on you. You will start experiencing this completion. Actually, just when you start enriching others, like so many times I've seen this whenever we sit in the program and we're conducting the program, right? And during this time when people ask any questions, so many times the questions would be exactly the questions that I would be having inside of me. And like I have not attended to those parts of me. And correctly, a participant would ask, Ma, how do we handle this situation? And it'd be like, oh my God, it's just stuck exactly at this point. And correctly, I'm having people ask me the same question. And Swamiji would simply flow through you and give the answer. So there will be an answer for them as well as for you. If any one of you want any support, like you want to call, you want to do it, but you're having some kind of a difficulty and you need some support, please feel free to reach out to us.
Come on, I request every one of you to reach out. Make sure that you are reaching out to them, give them this one initiation, and this will make a big difference in their life. Please take a few minutes. And also today, we're all going to be receiving few initiations which you're going to be understanding about. We're going to be entering into the darshan preparation to understand, and for that first we will be understanding what are these 56 akshara matrikas initiation. What do they stand for? What do they represent? And what is the benefit of receiving this initiation? All right, shall we all start? Okay, great. Now, we are going to be receiving this very powerful Akshara Matrika's initiation. And for that, let us take a few minutes to understand the significance of this initiation and what exactly it will do to us. And I request every one of you, all the participants, take a few minutes, reach out to your friends, family members, everyone, invite them. We have just about an hour or so left. And it is important to make sure that they are not missing this precious gift directly from Swamiji. So please take that few minutes and you all can continue reaching out. And in the meanwhile, we will be now listening to the revelations.
same pattern leads to same disease in all persons. It's a very standard. I can give you like a diagnosis method itself. At least there are absolutely truth, 100% truth, no exemption. That kind of a clear description, the Hindu Materia Medica and the Hindu diagnosis method describes at least 400 pattern, 400 diseases. Very 100% sure this pattern leads to this disease in all persons, all 100% of the human beings. It doesn't change like that. There are 400 descriptions in Hindu diagnosis method. The original book is in Sanskrit and I have Tamil and English both translations. Major patterns, OCD, and the disease it leads to is same in all human beings. It's actually the DNA of Mars. It's called, in English I don't know the word, in Tamil we call it Pavalam. Pavalam, in English coral, I think English it's called coral. The pure coral, CORAL. It is a DNA of Mangala Graha. The Mangala is called Mars in English. In Sanskrit we call him Mangala, and Angaraga. He is so big. He converts everything into Mangala, auspiciousness. He makes everything into auspicious. So during specific initiations, actually I am going to initiate all of you into this Mangalatva, auspicious now, auspicious energy, auspiciousness. That's why I am wearing the coral, Mangala. I am going to give you the 54 Matrukakshara initiation, bringing the Paramashiva's DNA through the planets and 54 sounds. Actually 56. 54 is known to human beings. Only for Devatas, the other two is known. So 56 sounds. We call it Matruka, Akshara Matruka. Going to use the 54 sound energy. I can say that 56, 2, which is known to Devatas also, is going to be used. 56 sound energy and auspiciousness, life positivity. You will all feel intensely, romantically and sexually active and alive now, because all auspiciousness, body experiences as romance and intense sexual energy. The whole body will feel that intense auspiciousness with this initiation. Whole life will feel very romantic and pleasant, and that bliss body, your bliss body will start manifesting. Many of you, when you are about to get the result of your hard work, you just break the whole thing. You know that 99% of the work is done. Within next 2 days or 3 days, the 100% is going to be done. It's like you are going to sign the deal. It may be buying a house, or marriage, or some relationship, or some business success, or some relationship with your team, or even things related to your family or team or teamily, sometimes even your relationship with me, you know you are in the last leg and you purposely break it. In Tamil we have a proverb, வெண்ண திரண்டு வரும்போது தாழியை உடைக்கிறது. Means you churn the butter. You know the butter has come. Before you collect that butter, you break the pot. You knowingly do it. Many times you know. It is about to happen, but you break. How many of you understand you have that pattern? It's like a compulsive behavior. When your Muladhara, root center, tastes Paramashiva, you feel in your muscle memory orgasm, in your biomemory extreme romance, in your bioenergy high Kundalini Shakti. There are 56 primordial Moola Shabda. Moola Shabda means primordial sound, which is the foundation of Panini and the whole Sanskrit grammar. Listen. Mangala, life positivity, always enters into you as a romance and cosmic orgasm, as a sex energy. That's why I am wearing the pearl, DNA of moon, Chandra, and coral, DNA of Mangala, Mars. I'll bring Paramashiva's DNA through the planets, put it inside your Muladhara chakra. It will do so much auspiciousness. I tell you, first it will break that self-sabotaging pattern. How? The compulsive behavior of breaking your own life when things are exactly on 99th%. You will do everything. The 100%, that last is going to happen. Tomorrow you are going to sign and today you will break it. Knowingly. That self-sabotaging pattern gets removed when Mangala, the Mars energy, manifests in you. Mars energy manifests in you when Paramashiva's DNA is put in your root chakra, Muladhara chakra. Which planet does self-sabotaging? Rahu does it. Rahu is the reason for that. If you worship Rahu, you will bless and you will tell, okay, I will not do that for you. You enjoy Guru and Shukra. Paramashiva beautifully says, in Kriya, in Puja, there is a special ritual called making yourself Divya Sariri. You invoke every part with the sacred syllable of Paramashiva's name. Paramashiva sits on the throne made out of 54 mantra. Not 52, 54. 52 akshara, one spelled but doesn't have a script. Another one can neither be spelled nor written. So totally 54 akshara. He sits on the throne which is made of these 54 aksharas. And listen carefully. When you invoke those aksharas in the various parts of your body, with the declaration, this part of the body, let it manifest Paramashiva and His glory, His state, space, powers and being and powerful cognitions. That part becomes Divya Sarira. If you do not feel pain during the multiple compound fracture, be guaranteed your body will not stink or rot or degrade when you leave the body. It will only be Jiva Samadhi. There will not be ordinary death. The body will not have any decay. Yoga Sarira doesn't decay. You become Divya Sarira. Let me introduce the science, this process, now which we are going to do. The exact 16 sounds which awakens these same lines into your brain, in your cognition, which makes that 42 powers awakened. I am going to use those 16 sounds and literally program your biomemory and muscle memory with those 16 sounds. See, all this, the traditional dress, ashram dress, it is all directly helping you to support the process. So, the weight of the clothes should sit only on the left shoulder. It should not sit on the right shoulder. If it sits on the right shoulder, body heat will increase tremendously. Your lungs will feel suffocated. If it sits on the left shoulder, only then lungs won't feel suffocated. It will constantly keep itself cool. And especially that Vaishnavite structure of worshipping and all that is completely that. See, Vishnu, because he is in the Milky Ocean and everything related to Vishnu will be cool. So that's why Tulasi, not to catch cold. Shiva, the whole thing is cool, that the Kailasa, everything. But he himself is a very high active heat. That's why Baal to cool it. Baal will cool. The whole thing is related to this. See, now let me restrict myself only to this process. Let me not get into the whole thing. I am not expecting any cooperation from your mind. So you do not need to presume you need to be very silent, peaceful, meditating. You don't have to presume any of that. You don't have to imagine any of that. I am making it very clear. I am not expecting any cooperation from your mind. I am only expecting cooperation from your body. Means sit holding the yantra, don't scratch yourself, don't hurt yourself, like that housekeeping kind of level. That level cooperation only I am expecting from you. Nothing more than that. If at all I expect any cooperation, it is all just simple housekeeping level, which you can physically do, which you can do it using your body. Nothing else is required. So you do not have to have any stress. I free you from all psychological demand. No psychological demand. And just be free. You are going to be spending some time sitting, like when you spend time rarely seeing the sunset, or sitting in your rose garden, or just sitting with the books, not even reading, seeing pictures. No, that is one of my hobby. I have beautiful photographic books of all the temples. Lot of temples, pictorial books. I'll be sitting and watching all those temples. So how you casually spend? I tell you, if you have your own library and your own garden, you have everything you need. The garden which you love, where you spend time, and the library which you love, where you spend time. So how you spend time there? Like that, just sit. You don't have to plan. And if you are tensed, okay, be tensed. If you are relaxed, okay, be relaxed. I am not expecting any psychological cooperation from you. And you don't have to presume that you are supposed to be in any specific way. When I am chanting those 16 syllables, you may feel the shooting pains in the body, which will be getting released. It's like the heart flash kind of a thing. But it will not give you any suffering. Don't worry. Don't be afraid. If you are having knee pain, suddenly you will see in the knee heart flash kind of a thing. A kind of a needle entering or that kind of feelings, but it will disappear immediately. These 16 sounds, they are not even a described syllable. Please understand, it is not like a A, B. It is not like a defined separate letters. It will be like a So it may be sometimes like a mixture of A and E off. So it is a 16 sound, not 16 syllable actually. That's the truth. It's a 16 sound, not 16 syllable. So those sounds I am going to use very intensely. Those 16 sounds form the basis of your cognition. Listen. Your cognition of love, joy, insecurity, bliss, fear, good, bad, right, wrong, all that starts in your cognition. You see that all the things you cognize get triggered in your cognition with these 16 sounds. For example, anything you experience in your life, good, bad, world, large, small, anything, it has to get triggered in your cognition, in your inner space. It should get triggered. For example, the moment that I utter the sound, tiger, immediately some kind of a fear, mixed fear with insecurity, those, all that gets triggered the moment that form is triggered by this sound. So everything in your life gets triggered in your inner space only from this 16 sound. The mixture of this 16 sound is the source of all cognition in your life. All of you are able to understand what I am saying? So, I may be just cutting into many of your pains, pleasures, good, bad, right, wrong, into many of those things.
Number 1, Brahma Dhyanam means being in that ultimate Parabrahma, Paramashiva, Parandama, which is the ultimate, Paramam. Paramatma, Paramashakti. All these words you can use. That Paramam, ultimate. Being in that Paramam, that is called Brahmadhyanam. Brahma Aksharam, the syllable which puts you in that space. Mahaksharam, Brahma Aksharam. That Brahma Aksharam is this 3 dot. You can see in my own Guru's handwriting, Brahmadhyanam, that word in Tamil it is written, and 3 dot. That 3 dot is the Brahma Akshara, ultimate mantra, which puts you in Samadhi immediately. And now I will give you precise cognition. This 3 dot means, understand, there is something in you which you don't need to remember. It is there 24 hours. When you are waking state, when you are in dream state, when you are in deep sleep state, it is there. Even during deep sleep it is there. That is why after sleep when you come out you say, I slept so well. So it is there. You don't need to remember it. And you can't forget it. It is there. Which you don't need to remember, which you can't forget, and that only remembers everything. These 3 qualities put together, there is something in you. That is Arunachala. That is Paramatma. That is Paramashiva. That is Parabrahma. That is Parandama. That is Paramashakti. That is Paramaguru. And that is Paramatma. Listen. Listen to this 3 statement. This 3 only you need to remember. Which is there in me, which I don't need to remember. First. Which I cannot forget, even if I want. Third. That only remembers everything. Which is there in all of us always. How many of you are able to understand? With how many of you it clicks? Yes? Yes? Raise your hand. If it clicks with you, raise your hand. This is exactly Arunachala. Remember that which cannot be remembered, cannot be forgotten, that only remembers everything. That is what is cognition. That is what is cognition. It is not faith. It is not belief. It is not idea. It just clicks. Sit and try to understand this. Yes, there is something in me. I don't need to remember. And I can't forget. And that only remembers me. Remembers everything. That is what is Arunachala. That is what is Paramatman. That is what is Parabrahman. That is what is Paramashiva. That is what is Parampurul. That is what is Paramashakti. That is what is Parabrahma, Parandama, Paramashiva, Paramashakti, Paramatma, Paramaguru. Sitting in that is Nirvikalpa Samadhi, Brahmadhyanam.
Just remember this one powerful cognition. This Mahavagya puts me in Samadhi. This is spiritual lullaby for Samadhi. And Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva in me. For Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant this Mahavagya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 I have also implanted the Bija mantras, all the 54 sounds. Some of the Sanskrit scholars may think, oh, it's only 51, some 52. What does it mean by 54? Please understand. Many people think Sanskrit has only 51 akshara. Some say no, it is 52. But I tell you 54. There are 54 bijas, powerful seed syllables. I have embedded them into this Mahavagya and has manifested the various versions of Mahavagya, which I will be sharing with all of you in further satsangs, like Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. When the Devi Bija, Parashakti Bija is embedded, Om Hrim Nithyananda Paramashivoham. When Ganapati Bija is embedded, Om Gham Nithyananda Paramashivoham. So with each Bija mantra, this Mahavagya can manifest various different powers intensely, immediately, just with the Mahapranava, Om. It can manifest everything. With the specific bijas, it can manifest those specific manifestations immediately. So sannyasa, purifying everything. Actually exactly that nya dhatu means flowing with the cosmos. Nyaya. So from the dhatu only that nyasa evolves. Flowing with the cosmic shakti is nyasa. Nya means then from that only the jnana dhatu and the nyaya. The whole thing evolves from that. Flowing with the ultimate. Now let me talk about this connection between integrity and sound. Matruka. See, the sounds you constantly create decides your existence. Deha means in which you feel your astitva is Deha. It is not that you always feel your existence in this Deha. While you are in the dream, in which body you feel your existence? That is your Deha. In my case, I always feel my existence in my divinity. That is why it is Divya Deha. Divya Deha, constantly staying in this Deha, makes this as Divya Deha. So your existence is the words you use within you. Now, teaching you to use powerful words within you is integrity. When I am teaching you to use powerful words within you, I am stopping all the pollution of Ganga. When I am installing these mantras into your body, I am just sending a heavy rain and flushing the whole Ganga of the past pollutions. Clear? When you think with Agama software, anything you think will go on becoming reality, because the Ashtakanma Shaktis will start manifesting in you. Actually, today I gave a thorough compilation. Start as Vedanti, grow as Shaivagami, conclude as Shaktagami. I'll now intensely initiate all of you and infuse Paramashiva Shakti, the Devi energy, powerful feminine energy. Listen to this 5 initiation. 1. Life is all about Shakti, power, energy. Poor, mediocre, cheap, ignorant human beings think life is all about good and bad, right and wrong. But only a light, royal, enlightened, great beings know life is all about Shakti, power, energy, not about good, bad, right, wrong. I am not saying you should be bad, but I am making it very clear. Cosmos functions based on energy, Shakti. So if you want anything, it can be only from Shakti, power, energy. If you know how to receive and infuse that energy into your sankalpas, your vision, your desire, your want, your need, you will simply manifest it. Mediocre minds, mediocre people, ignorant people think life is all about good and bad, right and wrong. The whole equation, right and wrong, good and bad, the whole idea, good and bad, right and wrong, and all the conclusions you come to based on good and bad, right and wrong, the whole thing is faltu, false, shit. Use any word you want after this. You can use all these words, faltu, false, feku, shit, whatever words you want. Be very clear. Life is all about Shakti or no Shakti. Not good or bad. Neither you get something because you are good, nor you lose something you are bad. What you want, you achieve when you manifest Shakti. You lose when you don't manifest Shakti. Understand, I am giving you the royal principle of cosmos, royal principle of life. First truth, first initiation. Life is all about Shakti. Second initiation. You have the possibility to manifest Supreme Shakti. Supreme Shakti has put her own seed inside you. You can simply mirror that Supreme Shakti and manifest it. This is the second initiation. Third, when that Supreme Shakti manifests, your values of good and bad, right and wrong will have cosmic maturity. Listen. Cosmic maturity will be infused into your good and bad, right and wrong. You may think giving a piece of burger to a poor man is good, but cosmically killing an animal and taking the meat out of that animal for food is wrong. So what you think as good cosmically will be wrong. You will have this maturity only when Shakti is infused in you. An animal whose system cannot digest vegan food, if he or she takes, like a lion, eats the flesh of the another animal, it is not sin. But the body which can digest vegan food, if you have that body and still you are killing some other animal for the flesh for you to eat, it's wrong. You may think giving a burger is a great good deed. No. Cosmically it is wrong. Your good and bad will have maturity only when Shakti is infused in your system. So understand, life is all about Shakti, energy, power, not about good, bad, right, wrong, as you understand. So when you infuse energy in you, you will have the matured, cosmically matured, good, bad, right, wrong, clarity, knowledge, buddhi, intelligence. Fourth initiation. This cosmic power, Shakti, is a mother from which you are flowering. So she is easily available the moment you ask her to manifest in you. So call her, tell her, these are all the things I want. Please start manifesting you in me. That's all. This is the fourth initiation. Fifth, with the grace of Paramashiva and Paramashiva Shakti. Now Paramashiva Shakti will be manifesting. Type whatever prayer you want to ask from Paramashiva Shakti. Whatever you want to talk to her, you can type as a direct message. Now Paramashiva Shakti, with the grace of Paramashiva and Paramashiva Shakti. Paramashiva Shakti will manifest now. Om, 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 Om.
This 56 Akshara Matrikas, the initiation that all of us are going to be receiving today, literally is going to awaken that Paramashiva Shakti and Paramashiva's DNA in us. Swamiji so beautifully revealed to all of us about how he exists in his embodied form and how these 56 sound syllables, these sacred syllables, they have the power to enter into our very DNA and they have the power to awaken our very DNA level.
And even the initiation that we are going to be receiving today, like how Swamiji explained, that the pattern that many of us carry, that you work, you're almost, you put all your effort, your hard work, you're almost going to get your success. And exactly at that time, you yourself do something to destroy the whole thing. That pattern, that innate violence that we carry is going to also be completed within us today. Very powerful initiation. And let's all get ready to receive this initiation. Understand? Initiation means, see, whatever you are trying from your side, you're trying to do completion, you're trying to do meditation, you're trying to do yoga, you're trying various different methods to achieve a spiritual experience. It's from your side you put effort, which is what we call as sadhana. How much ever you do the sadhana from your side, only when Paramashiva blesses you, you will be able to manifest Paramashiva through you. Otherwise, maximum what you can do with your sadhana, with lot of tapas, sincerity, what you can achieve, maximum will only be up to a siddhi. But to manifest Shakti in you and manifest this immense power manifestation of Paramashiva through you, it can only be possible through initiation from the avatar, Diksha, where the Nija avatar of Paramashiva literally transmits his own energy into us. He transmits the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva. State is the state of completion. Space of Paramashiva, integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching. Powers of Paramashiva and being of Paramashiva. The being of Paramashiva can only be transmitted through this ultimate Diksha. And that is what we all are going to be experiencing in today's session. The best way that you can prepare for receiving this initiation, for the darshan, is just be in the space of receptivity. Just be there and drop all the cognitions and ideas that you're already carrying inside of you, and drop all the the distractions that you've been having since morning till now. Just sit, enter into a deep blissful awareness space, enter into the space of gratitude, and from there, when you receive the darshan, you will see the way you receive it would be so powerful. Now, let us get ready to receive the initiation. We are going to be chanting the Dhyana Shloka of Bhagavan Ardhanareeshwara Murti.
Please sit straight. The Dhyana shlokas are the sacred chants that describe the form of Paramashiva. चतुर्भुजं त्रिनेत्रं च शिवां च दक्षपार्श्वके वामार्धं वामभागे तु सीमन्ततिलकालकं नेत्रार्धं ललाटे तु संयुक्तं दक्षिणांशके दक्षिणे कुण्डलं कर्णं दधं वामे तु पत्रकम् कट्यां वा कलितं वामे अभयटङ्काञ्च दक्षिणे वरदोत्पलके वामे केयूरकटकान्वितम् उमां शेतुस्थनं कुर्यात् स्वाहाकारयुतं तो वा श्रोणार्धं दक्षिणे शम्भोर्व्याघ्रचर्माञ्चुकृताम्बरम् उमार्धं कटिसूत्रं तु चित्रवस्त्रपरिच्छदं नूपुरालङ्कृतं वामे सव्यपादं तु कुञ्चितं सव्यं प्रवालवर्णः स्यात् सुकृष्णं वामभागकम् अर्धनारीश्वरं प्रोक्तं रूपं शुभप्रदं तथा देवी भागश्यामवर्ण ईश्वरो रक्तवर्णकः. The right side of the Murti is Paramashiva. The left side is Parvati, Parashakti. On the right side, Paramashiva is with reddish color body, with Jata Ajuta, with Ganga and the crescent moon. He has half an eye on his forehead and is wearing earrings. He is wearing the tiger skin on his body. On the left side, Parvati, Parameshwari, Parashakti, with the blackish color body, with a tilak, the curly hair falling on her forehead, and having beautiful big earrings. Her left breast is visible. Totally, there are 4 hands. Paramashiva is gracing with his Abhaya Hasta, the natural hand, and holding the Tankam on his second hand, the Paramahasta. Parvati, Parameshwari, is gracing with the Varada Hasta and holding the lotus flower with her second hand, the Paramahasta. Paramashiva's right leg was a little bent, while Devi's left leg was decorated with jewelry. This way, Ardhanareeshwara form is ever gracing and brings eternal auspiciousness to the whole world. Now, let us all get ready to receive one of the most powerful initiations, one of the most auspicious initiation. This initiation with the 56 Akshara Matrikas literally makes us all experience that ultimate awakening. Swamiji, like Swamiji beautifully explained, Swamiji is directly going to infuse in our Mooladhara, invoking Mangala, Chandra for blessings. And in this process, Swamiji is going to be infusing the 56 sacred syllables. And these sounds directly will be inserted into our Mooladhara, and it will relieve us from all the fantasies, fear, everything that we are stuck in, awakening us to that highest intense energy. And the only thing Swamiji said is during this time, Rahu will always try to enter. You just need to not fall asleep. At any cost, do not fall asleep during the darshan today. This process is a very, very powerful one, a very intense process. So do not fall asleep during the darshans. These 56 primordial sounds called as the Moola Shabda, that is the foundation of the whole Panini Sanskrit, right? So these 56 primordial syllables, the base syllables, this is the base out of which all the languages are birthed. Every language that we know.
And actually the count of 56, like how Swamiji said, the last 2 syllables are only known to the Devatas, and Swamiji is going to be using even those 2 syllables also for us for this initiation. And I request all of you, if you all want, you can get some water and keep it with you, some hot chocolate and keep it with you to just help you stay up. And for initiation specifically, Swamiji said, do not use coffee because that directly affects your state of consciousness. It's like from external, it puts you into a different state of consciousness. So Swamiji has told not to use coffee to help you stay up. You can get hot chocolate, you can get some water and keep these things with you. So throughout this initiation, you can ensure you do not doze off or fall asleep even by mistake, so that you receive the initiation fully. And when the initiation is happening, please make sure you are not talking to anyone around you. The space, literally, you will be in Swamiji's breathing space during the initiation. And whether through sound or without sound, you are actually receiving the initiation. So it's very, very important that you do not talk anything, and you should be in complete listening during the initiation time. So with this, let's all get ready. I request all the participants to please come on the camera and settle down. Please sit in front of the camera. The descriptions that you just listened to from the Dhyana Shloka is literally how Paramashiva describes himself as Ardhanareeshwara in the Agamas. This is the exact form through which Paramashiva and Parashakti graced us as Ardhanareeshwara, and they have come down again as Swamiji, and today going to be giving all of us the darshan of Bhagavan Ardhanareeshwara Murti. Please settle down now. All of us are ready? Please sit in a place. I see some of you moving. I request all of you to please settle down. The initiation is about to begin. Right. Now, sit with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Close your eyes and enter into a deep meditative state. Breathe in and breathe out deeply and slowly. I request all of you to enter into a deep meditative state. Close your eyes.
Connect intensely. This one process today. Today, during the process, you can ask all the boons, the prayers, everything that you want to ask. And Swamiji himself will be manifesting as Ardhanareeshwara, both Paramashiva and Paramashiva Shakti, that ultimate boon. And every one of you that are sitting here, just connect intensely to Swamiji, to Paramashiva, Paramashiva Shakti in their embodied form. And today's process will infuse immense positivity in you, immense energy in you. And Swamiji tells this process, the side effect of this process is there'll be tremendous auspiciousness, mangalatva, that will be just infused into the system. And this will make you, literally, it will put your whole body into some kind of a intense bliss, like intense pleasure and bliss. And this, Swamiji tells, during this process, any decision you make consciously, that one decision will become like your conscious will command. It will become a very strong, deep decision in you. So today's process is going to be a very powerful process where through the 56 Akshara Matrikas, that ultimate auspiciousness is infused into your system. You will literally experience that sacred vibrations entering through your Mooladhara chakra. And all the violent cognitions inside you will completely be cleansed, and Swamiji will instill ultimate Paramashanta, Paramashiva Ananda into us. So all the participants watching us on social media platforms, and all the participants sitting here with us on the two-way video conferencing. During the darshan, any prayers, boons, blessings that you want, you can put it in the chat, and you will be receiving a direct response from in the words of Swamiji himself. And also, if any of you have any questions, you would like to know about something more deeper, and you would want to request further revelations on something, you can go ahead and post that on the Facebook social media platforms. And Swamiji will be seeing it on the social media platforms, and Swamiji himself may answer these questions. So do not miss. You all can go ahead and make your questions, comment your questions in the social media platforms. Now, let us all get ready to receive the darshan. Please sit straight. Sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Please come on the camera. We request everyone to be on the camera. Just a gentle reminder, all those who are not in the camera will be moved to the waiting room. Please make sure you're in the camera, sitting in the camera. Do not have your cameras off. And just check yourself, make sure you have put your complete names, and make sure that there is no virtual background and that you're visible enough in the camera. Ma, Madeline Portuguese, could you add a little bit more light in your place, Ma? I'm seeing some of your cameras are dark. I understand that it might be a little late in the night for you all. So if you could please make sure you're sitting in a place where there's enough lighting and such a way that you're clearly visible in the camera. Ma Shweta, Madurai Shweta, please could you make sure you're more visible in the camera, Ma? I'm still seeing many of the participants are not in the camera. During the darshan, anyone not in the camera will be moved into the waiting room in accordance to Kailasa's security policy. So let us all please ensure you are coming in the camera beginning from now. The digital securities will be moving you all into the waiting room. And during the darshan, the boons and prayer requests, we encourage everyone to post it in the Zoom chat. Some of you are asking if that also can be posted in the social media. You can post it, but for you to receive a response directly in Swamiji's words, please post it in the Zoom chats. Your questions, you can post it in social media platforms, like the questions which are generic and you'd like to know revelations and something, you can post all of them on the social media platforms. But your personal boons, you would like to ask personal boons and prayer requests, all of them you can post on the Zoom chat. And in the Zoom chat, you will be receiving the direct responses in Swamiji's words itself. Yes, please come on the cameras. Nithyanandam, I'm still seeing many participants not in the camera. I will request everyone to please come on the camera. Mantusaha, Ma Janel Silal, Ma Sri Lakshmi, Ma Slesha, Ma Keetana Manikandan. I request all the digital securities to please move all the participants not in the camera into the waiting room. You can put healing requests also. And yes, you can all post. There are so many of you who share how you enjoy the darshan right after the darshan. Each of you post how you enjoyed Swamiji's form and how the powerful initiation that Swamiji had given was. Even during the darshan also all of you can post how are you enjoying the darshan, what in darshan are you enjoying. Yes. See, this, especially today's initiation, right? Swamiji tells that your whole body your whole body will go through a conscious, intense alchemy process. You will actually feel so much of changes happening. Today, we all learnt about the 11 genders, and we all listened to the revelations from Swamiji as to how so many wrong cognitions about gender, our gender confusion, the misdiagnosis of gender, everything is added into us and sits inside us as patterns. Today's process will completely heal all of that and infuse bliss into our very DNA. Yes. Now, with this, let us all get ready to enter into the darshan. Sit straight with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Please close your eyes. Shanta Mahavakya. Om Nitya.
Nithyananda Paramashivam